Hey guys, Trevor the High Desert Tactical, and I just wanted to share this view with you real quick. It's super nice out today. Clear skies, and it's fairly warm for this time of year. Everything's looking real good. But I wanted to share with you guys a little announcement. I've recently hit 200 subscribers, and so I wanted to do a little subscriber giveaway appreciation doodad. And so I came up with a little kit that I want to do a little random drawing for, and let's get started on that. So I've hit and exceeded my 200 subscriber mark, and I really appreciate all the people that have shown interest in my channel, and especially those of you that interact with me on my YouTube channel. It's always fun to have great conversations and hear what y'all have to say, and I just want to return the favor of the great courtesy that you guys have done to me by making me feel so welcome on YouTube. So I basically came up with a little high desert tactical survival kit, or helper survival kit, or cooking kit. I'm not sure exactly what you want to call it, but it consists of basically 9 things, and we'll just start off kind of like basically with what the container of it is. I got a little pot. It's a pot that has a attachable lid. The handle folds over the top of the lid and clamps down and holds the lid on there, and everything can fit into that pot for the most part. So that way you can keep everything kind of condensed and packed up, and then it won't take up much room in your camping bag, your backpack, or whatever, the back of your car, wherever you want to put this stuff. So that's the pot, and the pot's obviously for cooking and boiling water and whatnot. Well, in order to boil water or cook your food or heat it up or make coffee or whatever, you're gonna need yourself a little fire stove of some sort. So I got you a little wet fire stove, and this little wet fire stove is a cool little stove. Basically, it's three legs that are collapsible, so it lays flat when you're not using it. But then you basically put it in a triangular setup, and it has a really good base. And then you take a little bit of wet fire starting tinder, and just put it right on the little tray that's in the middle of the legs, and just light that sucker up, and you can, boil your water or cook yourself a little MRE or whatever. I will be putting an extra fire starter tinder packet in there. That way you can fool around with it and see what you think about it if you're new to wet fire. If not, you know what it's all about. So obviously you're going to need a bit of light that. So I'm going to give you a Swedish Fire Steel Mini. And it's just like the little Fire Steel that I did a review and comparison video on, except for it's just a little tiny guy, and it's good to about 1,500 strikes. And so that, obviously that'll be a good way to light up your little fire stove. And then apparently if you're going to be cooking hot food, you're going to need to be able to eat it. And if it's hot, you can't use your bare hands. So I got a Columbia River knife and tool, ID Works, and the ID Works stand for Inspired Design Works, and it's called the Eaton tool. And the Eaton tool basically consists of a spoon, fork, bottle opener, screwdriver, pry tip, metric wrenches, and a carabiner is what it says. But basically I got it because it's metal and it's a spork, and we all know how useful sporks are. But at least this one's nice and compact, so it'll at least do that for you. And I don't know about you guys, but my mom is just always irritated with me because I pretty much salt everything before I even taste it, because I'm just a salt fiend. So I figured that you would need a salt and pepper shaker. So I got you a little GSI ultralight salt and pepper shaker, and it's a cool little salt and pepper shaker. It's got 2 compartments in it, obviously one for salt and one for pepper. And you take the lid off, and you can just slide this little top to one side or the other, so you can do salt or pepper. I mean, you could put whatever you want in there too. I know some people that do garlic salt, and then they put like cayenne pepper in there. That way they can get a little bit more heat with less pepper. so they don't have to put as much pepper in their food, so that it goes a longer way, I guess, if that makes any sense. You know, and obviously if you're out in the woods and stuff, we never can tell what the weather's gonna do. So I got you a little hooded plastic poncho, and for those of you that are always prepared, and may have a jacket or whatever that's very well met for the elements of the outdoors. It's always good to have an emergency poncho, in my opinion, because I tend to have people go out with me that may or may not be as prepared as I am, and it's always good to have a poncho just in case, like maybe they brought a jacket that wasn't as good and repellent of the rain. So it's good to have that poncho. Then I'm a big emergency blanket fan. I think those suckers work really really good. One of my favorite things to do is to have two of them and lay one on the ground and then put my blankets or whatever over the top of it, and then put one over the top of me in my blankets, and it's kind of like creates yourself a little aluminum foil person burrito. But there's not much room in that little pot to fit all this stuff in there, so I just got you one emergency blanket. You do what you want with it. Then, obviously if that little eating tools, screwdriver, and metric wrenches holes in it don't really help you too much, I got you a Swiss Tech Mini Multi-Tool 8-in-1. It basically looks like a Leatherman Micro, except a little bit bigger and fancier. And it's got needle nose pliers, a Phillips screwdriver, a straight edge knife, and a serrated knife, wire cutters, LED flashlight, and can opener. And then apparently you can attach that to your ring or to your keys if you want, because it's got a little key ring. But it's red, which is one of my favorite colors. But it might be a little sissy looking, but I don't know. It's really good. Then to top that off, I think everybody always needs a good knife, or you can never have too many knives. And I've recently stated that I'm not a knife expert. I've never really been into knives as much as a lot of people I've met on YouTube, and I never really learned I knew there was certain types of metal and certain types of knives, but I never looked at like understanding what there's different grinds and things like that. And so I figured that everybody should have a good knife, and if you don't, an extra good knife, or if you already do, an extra knife is always good to have anyways. And I'm a big Kershaw fan, so I got a Kershaw Compound. It's a model 1940 X-Ray, and so it's got the flipper and the speed safe. It's a liner lock blade, so it's a really good little knife. It's a little big for carry in my opinion, but actually I think a lot of people would carry this knife, but it's a little big in my opinion. I like little knives. It's for at least packing on my person. So that's the little High Desert Tactical survival can kit / doodad. And here's what I want in order to enter, and it will be a random drawing, but it's for you have to be subscribed. So you can be new or old, but you have to be subscribed to my channel, because this is a subscriber appreciation contest, so it's for my subscribers. And I want a VR. Basically, I would like you to tell me, what got you interested in my channel, and maybe like what your favorite video I did. And, I would like you to maybe give me a little bit of advice, if you can. And then the last part is I want you to tell me what your favorite YouTube channel is. Or at least, if you don't want to use the word favorite because maybe you're friends with that channel or other channels but I would like you to let me know of a YouTube channel that you really enjoy, because maybe I've never seen that channel, and it would be kind of cool to check out what you guys are interested in. So you got to give a little shout out for one of your favorite channels. Now, the stipulations, like the rules are you have to be 18 or older to enter. Okay? The one thing that I will say, though, is if you are not 18 and you want to enter, you have to have your parents' consent, and which is really funny is you have to have them be in your VR letting me know that it's okay that you're entering. Okay? But you have to be 18 or older to just independently enter my contest. But if you're under 18 and you can get your parents on your VR with you letting me know that it's okay that you're entering, I'll accept that. Okay? Because I'm not really giving anything away super crazy. So that's basically it. I want a VR letting me know why you subbed to my channel, what your favorite, maybe what your favorite video of mine is, and letting me know what what one of your favorite YouTube channels is. And you gotta be 18 or older to enter independently. If you are under 18 and you still want to enter, you got to have your parents on on the VR and giving you permission to enter. And the other thing, don't forget to post the VR to this video. It's got to be to this video, because I don't even know. I've never done a VR contest, so make sure that your video response is posted to my 200 subscriber appreciation giveaway. All right? And I don't care what the title is or anything. Just make sure it's posted to this video. So, good luck to the winners. The contest will end on February 22nd as of midnight West Coast time. So you have basically a month from today till midnight of the 22nd West Coast time. And I will announce the winner hopefully on the 23rd or the 24th. Last time I did a contest, I was running a little behind. I do work 7 days a week, so you guys just bear with me. But I will announce the winner. It will be a random drawing. I'm gonna make it random because I'm hoping that I get a lot of VRs to my contest, and at least a few. So, all right, all right, guys. Well, it's sunny. I have to go to work at 1 o'clock, and I'm hoping that maybe I can do one more video. But if not, don't forget, guys. If you can pack it, pack it. Always be prepared, and long live the Constitution. This is High Desert Tactical. Well, this is High Desert Trevor. Actually, it's High Desert Tactical, and I'm Trevor. Take care, guys.